So log on to sportstownchicago.com/biggestloser now.
God bless the internet.
SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
SportstownChicago.com is now bringing you behind the scenes with competitive...
And welcome all, SportstownChicago.com, league of our own. Dr. Pete alongside Brendan Marshall here for Notre Dame taking on Purdue. The two teams that won so far, so the winner of this one, Sam Epinesa, tool block, tool kill, taking that one all the way, and Genesis Reyes has a banana. Yes, she has a banana.
That was random.
It was, but it was random, her walking by with a banana, so needless to say, 1-0 your score. The winner of this one is going to be going on to play the winner of the Pool A bracket, so a lot on the line here. Both teams having beaten DePaul in 2 out of 3. Near to far, the Irish wearing the short-sleeve navy jerseys with the white numbers and letters and the gold trim. Far to near is going to be Purdue in the whites with the black trim and numbers. 2-0 your score as the Irish continue their winning ways.
Yeah, good big kill there by Elugbu of Notre Dame, as a little soft kill right in the middle of the court to found the open area and gets her team on the board, down 2-1.
Elugbu serves over. Back set, lethal lefty down. Does that stay in? It goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Irish, 2-1. That was close, but the Irish get their first point on the board.
Well,
at least I thought it was.
Actually, yeah, it went to Purdue as the block did go out of bounds, as you say. So
again, I looked at the line and should have just looked at the R1. That's my bad, as they say. So a bit of a teardrop sword from Rachel Davis. Back set, spike off the double block, Epinesa off it. She's going to go for a kill, 10-foot line. Good dig down low is Elugbu. Set far side, not able to get to it in time is the aforementioned Davis. And 3-2 is going to be the score with the Irish trailing by 1.
Good slide there by Notre Dame, and Hillary Epping cross courts getting that kill and nearing her team down by 1.
1 point difference right now. Hop serve from the back is going to be McHugh. Still alive, Purdue Libero wearing a different jersey. Kramer in the gold jersey now. Set, far antenna, Epinesa. Oh! Epinesa down! Epinesa kill! As long as I got my suit and tie, I'm going to leave it on the floor tonight.
Again, I don't know how to follow that one up. And you're dancing now. It's crazy. I don't know how to follow this one up.
4-2 your score, Epinesa, big jump serve. Elugbu with the return. Set, far antenna, kill attempt high off the double. Still alive, set, Epinesa, 10-foot line off the top of the tape. Set, far antenna, kill attempt off the double. Epinesa underneath it cleanly. Set, near antenna spike, double block, but that one falls in bounds. The Irish get the block kill on that one. 4-3 your score.
Jenny Hauser and Andy Olson, a towering front line there, and they got it done for the Irish on that one.
Back to serve now. It was Brown. That one stays in bounds. Point goes to the Irish. 4-4. They're all tied up.
Yeah, Purdue on their return set up Jenny Hauser perfectly for a big spike, and if the other team returns and sets up the other team for a spike, the team's usually not in position to defend anything.
Hop serve over, Brown trying to get the return, able to do so. Kramer the libero, tip over the triple block. Brown return, left side. High return, the scoreboard has gone off, so we'll go by instinct now.
Somebody's
Tip
up
off.
5-4.
5-4 your score, there we go, and we're back. I was like, the one time I don't keep tally.
We are back.
Back to serve now for Purdue. There's going to be Kiera Jones. Serve over, high return by the Irish. And they're going to call double hit.
Yeah, double hit on the set there by Maggie Brindock. So point to Purdue. They are on a 2-point rally, and Kiera Jones will try to keep it going.
2-point lead now for the Boilermakers. Hit off the top of the tape, return McHugh, back set. Hauser goes for the kill, and Hauser gets the kill.
Good slide again by Jenny Hauser as she got it through a few Purdue hands and got a point for her team.
6-5, your score. Back to serve for the Irish is Kathleen Severin, Bennett's own. back set, big spike down, good return, joust at the net, ricochets around, and a lift going to be called on the Irish. Purdue taking advantage of that break, Marshall, and firing on all cylinders.
And also a block right over the net. A big roof there by Faye Adelaja. Great penetration by her and getting the block over the net.
Return McHugh, set, 10-foot line. Oh, ricochets off the left hand of Kramer. The Irish now keeping with it, 7-6.
Yeah, Sammy Brown, once again, great placement of the ball on that spike. It was unable to be fielded by Purdue.
Serve over is Hauser. Set far antenna. Big block. Still alive.
Somehow.
Oh, they're saying a lift call on the Irish again. Right now, Purdue's just hitting it at such an angle that the Irish are being called for lifts because they're not able to get low enough to get a good return. 8-6 your score. Back to serve now is Neal. Hop serve over for Purdue. And Hauser, no, excuse me, not Hauser, but Severin sends that one out of bounds. 9-6 your score. Again, this game brought to you by the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. BNAir.com 630-916-1700. For more information, Neal serves. Returns Severin high off the block. Decoy across middle, left-hand tip. Where is it going to drop? Drops it down, and the Irish get a point. I think the Irish need to flex a little bit of their muscle, Marshall, and just really go for it right now. Anytime they're getting close to the net, they have the advantage. Score now 9-7.
Well, Notre Dame's, just as we say, coming off a match with DePaul, whereas Purdue got to rest. So the well rest is serving them well so far in set one.
Epinesa down! Epinesa kill!
Epinesa destroy.
All I need is a beauty and a beat. Justin Bieber.
Had to do it.
10-7 your score. Kramer hop serve over, dig down low, set. Good slide back set, rolls off the top of the tape. That was just smart awareness there by Kiara Jones. Watching it off the tape, taking advantage of it. It's a 7-11. Hop serve Kramer, that one goes a bit awry. Set, double decoy. Bump up is a Lugbu. Spike down Jones. 10-foot line kill. 12-7. Now your score.
Perfect spot again, right at the right sidelines. I believe that contacted the line too. You cannot defend that. You can only try.
Again, 12-7. Your score far to near the Boilermakers. Kramer with the hop serve. That one almost hits, it hits a tape, it almost hits the antenna, but does not. Purdue able to make the adjustment. Epinesa tries to break through the double block. Tips over the double block now, Epinesa. Back set, down, kill, a Lugbu.
Back left corner again, cross court in between two players. When you have a perfect spot for a kill.
A Lugbu with the bugaboo. I thought Destiny's Child's getting back together. They did perform at the halftime show.
I have no idea what that means.
12-8 your score and a service error. Lugbu sends that one right out of bounds. 13-8 your score. Purdue able to hold that 5-point lead.
Yeah, bad serve there by Lugbu. That was nowhere near in bounds, and Notre Dame's got to get focused here. They cannot let this set just get away like that.
Quick at the net, making the adjustment was Andy Olson. So 13-9, Irish are going to be trailing now by 4. 13-9 was the score against DePaul in set 2, and the Irish ended up winning that one after they had a big 6-1 rally that evened things up. Hop serve, return, Kramer, back set, Harris, self-preservation by Lugbu. 10-foot line kill attempt. Can't find it with Smith. Epinesa, return, McHugh. Quick set at the net for Hauser. Purdue return, Kramer. Far side spike into the net. Irish are going to get the point off of that one.
Yeah, Valerie Nicole, I think, mistimed her jump. She was coming down as she was spiking that one. You'd like to get that one at the top of your jump.
3-point difference right now. Hop serve, Irish McHugh. Back set on the slide. Harris over the double. Can't get underneath it. 4-point difference now. As long as it doesn't hit 17-10, we will be okay. 17-10 hits. That's when Gozer returns, asks for the keymaster. Cats and dogs live as one, and everything goes cray-cray. 14-10, set far side for the Irish. Good dig down low by Kramer. Oh! Swinging the lumber.
Valerie Nicole with her second straight kill there, and yeah, that one probably left a mark.
Timeout on the court. We'll be back. SportsSoundChicago.com.
Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better half of the Waddle and Sylvie show. People often ask me, hey Tom, how could you be so slow and make it in football? Well, I ignore that question and then they ask, Tom, how can I be on radio and TV like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, you can do just that. ICB's enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. You can learn how to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have a chance to get internships where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. And with job placement assistance, you can start your new career in less than a year. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. See what the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has to offer. Visit ICB today. beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
The first rule of Fight Club is...
And we're back. Epinesa with the big, massive serve. That one goes out of bounds.
Peter, I'll be honest, I was scared for a second that serve was going to hit me.
Yeah, that was that went sailing. Take it away.
So 15-11 now the score. Notre Dame is down by 4. They will serve it as that was Beneville. And now a big spike.
That one ricochets off the top.
Reperick.
Back bump. Looked like it might have gone out of bounds, but didn't. Harris sends it over. Slide attack. And Hauser tries to go for the kill, but Hauser called for the lift. 16-11 your score.
Yeah, Notre Dame just coming into this game looking a little bit, I don't know if tired's the right word, but just not focused right now. And you gotta, I don't know if that's coming off, they just played a match where Purdue got some rest and got to look at Notre Dame in the last match, but just not coming out focused, making easy mistakes.
Back set, spike down, Hauser. Some nights I wake up cashing in my bad luck. 16-12.
Yeah, Jenny Hauser, I think, heard me that time and was like, be quiet, Brendan Marshall. We know what we're doing out here, and we're going to come back and win this one.
I know. It's a good thing she wasn't aiming this way. She might have just sent it up. Back set, tip over the double block. That time for Purdue finding ground was Nickel. 17-12, 5-point differential. Back to serve now again, number 2, Valerie Nickel. Set serve, good return McHugh. Back set for Hauser. No tip called, that was a close one, but no tip called. Irish get the point. Or, excuse me, Purdue gets the point, 17-12 your score. Move it up to 18-12. Nickel serves, far side, Irish look for the kill. Kramer doing a great job. Some of the finest libero play we've seen today. Breaking through to the other side. Catherine Reberchak, 19-12, 7-point lead. Back to serve now yet again, Valerie or Val Nickel. Service error. So you say something nice and then that happens. I feel bad. 19-13 your score.
It's the broadcaster jinx. I just hope her parents weren't listening to, they'll come and get you after that one.
There are Purdue fans listening, so.
All right.
Dig down low, set right at the net, tip over left hand. Alugbu able to get to it cleanly. Pass back to Alugbu. Return back to the side of the Irish. Back set Alugbu, round 3. Breaks through the double block. Third time's the charm for Alugbu. 19-14.
And now let's see if the hammer of Jenny Hauser can get this one back going and see if Notre Dame can get back into this one before it's over.
Or as one may say, now it's 2014, but as one may say, the Hauser Hammer.
The Hauser Hammer. Okay. I was waiting. You kept me in suspense there. You had,
Yeah.
as one would say, and then silence.
I'm good at that whole silent thing.
Building up the drama.
Drama, feel the drama, come with me. P. Diddy. Pick up left side, set back to Alugbu. She tries to aim over the double block, returned by Purdue. Epinesa tips over the double block, able to be found by McHugh in the far back. Set up, there's a whistle, that's the opposite court. Left-hand kill to McHugh underneath that one. Great fine libero play in both sides of the court right now. Back, set, left-hand kill! Woo-hoo! She brought it all, Kaisley Fisher with authority. Or is that Drews? That was Drews, excuse me.
But Kaisley Fisher appreciates the shout-out.
She does. Back set, 21-14, tip-off, out of bounds. Kramer falls while running into the net.
Boy, you love to see all this all-out effort in the spring game.
You know what? Exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. Big effort from these teams in spring ball. Bouncing a few times back to serve now. For the Irish was Brindock. Tip over, Epinesa. McHugh, pass right to the net. Big block at the top. You shall not pass. 22-15. The Boilermakers running away.
What? When we were calling the 4A state championship game for high school on SportsTownChicago.com, we had the Marion Central coach, and she mentioned that players like getting a big block better than a big kill. It really gets that momentum, really gets their juices flowing, and now Purdue giving up a point there as the block failed, but that was a big one, and they really changed momentum, those blocks.
You saw a massive celebration right there when they got that block, so I will definitely second and attest to those sentiments. 22-16, your score. Back to serve is Tony Alugbu. Serves, decoy cross middle, left side, down, do the Drews, 23-16.
That was a hammer. We could hear that one all the way up here.
2 points away from set one.
They may have been able to hear that spike in Purdue.
Hey, they may have. Serve over. Rachel Davis. That one goes out of bounds. Don't forget you can hear audio from an exclusive interview yesterday with Rachel Davis on SportsTownChicago.com/Collegiate Challenge, where also you can find all the podcasts of these games. Back to serve now. The libero, Andrea McHugh. To the other libero, Kramer. Off the top. Is it tipped out of bounds? Point's going to go to the Boilermakers. That did not hit the antenna. 24-17, set 1 point for Purdue.
Yeah, blocked out of bounds by Notre Dame is what they're calling. So Epinesa going to try to hammer this victory in set one.
Sam Epinesa, 24-17 with the monster serve. McHugh, return down low, spike on an angle. Far side, Purdue keeps it alive. Kramer side bump to keep the rally going. Back, set, spike, down, returned by Purdue.
Lift.
Oh, they're saying it. They're calling a lift. She got under it, but they're calling the lift.
That was a good call there. She got her open hand under that one and just did what you're not allowed to do.
Back to serve now. Brown, one of the serve specialists. High return by the Boilermakers. Triple block, but it ricochets off. Bust out the chainsaw. 25-18 is the way the first set is going to end. We'll be back. Set 2 action here, SportsTownChicago.com.
This is madness!
2 buzzer beaters in the semifinals.
White and 5'6".
The regular season really means nothing.
Are they America East or what's their
Big South? I hate Cody Zeller.
I think he's looking at these guys like kind of like Izzo's looking at Michigan State.
Number 6 team in the nation, the number 5 seed in the Big Ten tournament.
A team like Illinois might have to play someone just to get into the tournament.
Ohio State kind of gets lost in the scheme of things. One of the 12 seeds to be playing in Dayton. I think it's going to be Kentucky.
Who's going to win it?
VCU.
Michigan State, Duke,
Yeah.
Harvard, Liberty,
Ohio State, Akron,
Michigan,
Minnesota.
Butler.
Izzo.
Are you getting the
Really?
madness?
This is
Cooley and Jabari, Sports Chicago.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Join the Slaughter broadcast team. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports for more information. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you can start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports. Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better half of the Waddle and Sylvie show. People often ask me, hey Tom, how could you be so slow and make it in football? Well, I ignore that question and then they ask, Tom, how can I be on radio and TV like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, you can do just that. ICB is enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. You can learn how to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have a chance to get internships where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. And with job placement assistance, you can start your new career in less than a year. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. See what the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has to offer. Visit ICB today. beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
And we're back, sportsonchicago.com, in a league of our own. Dr. Pete and Brennan Marshall here for the broadcast. Brennan, I'm going to be handing the reins off to you to finish off this broadcast. And folks, don't go anywhere because the silver and gold games are both going to be live, dual broadcast, sportsonchicago.com and chicagolandsportsradio.com, as you can only find it here on the WISC radio network, part of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Near to far, Purdue. Marshall, take it away.
With the serve, Amanda Neal, and a big spike by Lugbu, but a good dig by Neal, but she dug it out of bounds on the other side. So 1-0. Notre Dame now with a good start. Let's see if they going. Winner of this game plays in the gold championship game? The gold championship game between whoever wins on the other court. Serve over by a Lugbu. And it'll be saved by Purdue, but they're going to call a net violation. And actually, one of the Purdue players crossed onto the other side of the court, so 2-0 Notre Dame. And Tony Lugbu will go back and serve. Outside hitting sophomore. And she waits, dribbles, and serves it over. Spike at the back line, now a back set. And a big spike by Annie Drews to get the point for Purdue. 2-1. And so now Purdue's libero, Carly Kramer, is going to go back and serve. Purdue in their whites on the near side, as it was said. Serve gets over, Lugbu at the back line, back set, and kill attempt by Beneval. Kept alive by Purdue. Here comes Epinesa. Notre Dame keeps it alive and gets it back over. Now a big quick set and a spike by Kiara Jones for a kill, and we are tied at 2. So tied at 2 here at the Great Lakes Center in Aurora for this spring volleyball tournament. And serve line drive over, bad dig, and a bad return by Notre Dame. So 3 straight Boilermaker points and an ace for Carly Kramer. 3-2. As a big cheer comes from the other side. It's got to be hard as a player to not get distracted by games going on other courts, whistles or cheers or whatever, but these players have done well so far. Notre Dame returns the serve, and now Epinesa with a big spike, but a little bit too big as she cross-courted it out of bounds. So 3-all, set number 2. Purdue took set number 1. And now we're trying to win this one. There'll be 3 sets no matter what, but Purdue, if they win this set, will win the match nonetheless, and Purdue will get the point on that play. So now Rachel Davis, junior setter, and go back and serve. Davis able to get it over. Good dig by the libero McHugh. And now McHugh got in the way of Beneval as Beneval was going for the kill on the back set. And so point for Purdue, and not a good play there by Notre Dame, or not a good look. So Rachel Davis serves it over. This time they front set it, and a dump over by Nicole Smith, kept alive by Purdue. Whistle, point to Notre Dame on a net violation, I believe, by Epinesa. So it is now 5-4, as looks like Kathleen Severin will come into the game and serve. Actually, Sammy Brown. That is not a 10, that is a 16. And Sammy Brown serves it right into the net for a service error. 6-4 Purdue. And Sam Epinesa will go back and serve for the Boilermakers. Epinesa now waits as everybody's setting up. High ball, fastball, and a big serve there. Back set. Spike will be blocked at the line by Kiera Jones, kept alive by Notre Dame, and then Kiera Jones finishes off that one with a spike and a kill. 7-4 Purdue, and Epinesa will go back and serve again. Sam Epinesa from the area. High ball and line drive serve. Good dig by McHugh at the back line. Brindock, and they'll send it over. Notre Dame will. Now it is Valerie Nicole who will get a kill off the dig attempt by McHugh for an 8-4 Purdue lead. Here in set number 2, as Notre Dame's Meg Vonderhaar is going to come back into the game. Try to defense this serve here. Good dig by Sammy Brown, and a good little dump by the setter Maggie Brindock for a Notre Dame point, as Purdue was not expecting that one. So good job, and 8-5 Notre Dame cuts Purdue's lead to 3. And now here comes Kathleen Severin to come in and serve. See, I got a little ahead of myself. I knew what I was talking about. Severin will get it over. Good dig, and now a cross-court set and a spike by Klosterman. Excuse me, that was Reberchuk, and she will get a kill on that one. 9-5, Purdue with the lead. Bridget Powell now coming into the game for the Boilermakers to serve. She's a freshman, and she will get it over. Dug out, and then sent over by Hauser, but just out of bounds on the left side. So 10-5, Purdue still with the lead here on SportsTownChicago.com, a league of our own. Brendan Marshall here at Aurora, the Great Lakes Volleyball Center. And Alugbu with a big-time spike and a kill off the shoulder of Rachel Davis. And Tony Alugbu with a missile. So Notre Dame's now trying to cut it back to 3, as Jenny Hauser will go back and serve. Gets it over. Back set. And that is Valerie Nicole who will get the kill off the block. 11-6 Purdue with the lead, and Valerie Nicole will go back and serve. Nicole gets it over. Dug out at the back line. Brindock and Alugbu will get it over, and point will go to Notre Dame on a net violation by Purdue. So score is now 11-7. Notre Dame hasn't quite caught up yet, but they are staying within striking distance so far. Let's see what goes on. McHugh now serves it over. They get it to Reberchuk, and she sends it out of bounds for a Notre Dame point. So the Irish down 11-8, and Brindock will continue serving. Maggie will send it over, just contacts the net, but still legal. Purdue keeps it alive. Reberchuk kept alive by Alugbu, good dig. And now it's Beneval, and she will send it for a kill past the diving Kate Workman. So Notre Dame now with 3 consecutive points, down 11-9. And now Reberchuk will switch sides as now a service error by Maggie Brindock, so that'll kill some momentum. 12-9 the score. And now here comes Amanda Neal to serve it from the near side. She gets it over. Front set by Brindock and blocked at the net by Purdue. Good job there by Annie Drews and Faye Adelaja for the double block and the roof. 13-9 Boilermakers. Sent over by Neal. Good return, joust at the net, won by Notre Dame, but Purdue keeps it alive, and that's Epinesa. She'll send it over, but out of bounds. So 13-10, and Lugbu will go back and serve, try to get Notre Dame back in a tie. The libero for Purdue, Carly Kramer, is now talking to the ref about something. In that situation, only the libero can go talk to the ref as she is on the other side of the coaches. And now we are just about ready to go. Whistle blows, and Lugbu will serve it. Tony gets it over, good set. And now a back set to set up Drews, and the left-handed hammer gets it over for a 14-10 Boilermakers lead. Great back set that time by Valerie Nicole. And a kill by Annie Drews. So now it is Kramer. She'll get it over, the libero. Back set, and Notre Dame unable to get it over. It was blocked by Epinesa right to the other side, so give the point to the Boilermakers, 15-10. And Carly Kramer once again will continue as line drive gets over. That front set and a quick one, and a good job by Andy Olson being set up by Maggie Brindock for a big kill, and 15-11. Andrea McHugh, their libero, as Taylor Morey, their normal libero, not with them right now. McHugh sends it over, good job, and Kiera Jones with the kill as she almost ran into the setter, Amanda Neal, but they got it done, and they are up 16-11, the Boilermakers are. Purdue won set number 1, trying to move on to play the winner of the other tournament at the other court, court number 3, for the gold championship of this spring. Big spike and a kill by Haley Beneval of Notre Dame, and they are back to within 4. Sammy Brown will come into the game and serve. She will get it from the left side from where you and I are facing. Sammy Brown will get it over. Good dig, and then back to Epinesa for the spike, but she contacted the net. It could have also been blocked by Jenny Hauser. Either way, Notre Dame points, 16-13. So Sammy Brown, try to keep the rally going. And she will get it over, but out of bounds, as a little bit of a fake by Epinesa. Looked like she was going to field that one, or go to field that one, and just ducked out of the way when she knew she was out of bounds. 17-13 Boilermakers. Epinesa now will serve it. High ball and a line drive to the back line. Good return. Brindock to set up Vonderhaar. She gets it over. Purdue keeps it alive. And then sent over for a kill by Catherine Rabarchak for an 18-13 Boilermaker lead. So 18-13 here in set number 2. As Michigan State looks like they're playing Marquette in set number 1. Michigan State's up 15-9. Serve gets over, but a little dump, but was blocked by Valerie Nicole for a Purdue point and a Purdue roof. 19-13. Wonder if Notre Dame's going to take a timeout. They will. So we'll be back, or I'll be back in just a second here on SportsTownChicago.com. Brendan Marshall back here on SportsTownChicago.com, just about ready to keep this set number 2 going. Purdue with a 19-13 lead, and Sam Epinesa will serve it. Epinesa with a hard serve over, returned by Notre Dame, and Vonderhaar had it blocked. Whistle sounded, but it was from the other court, and Purdue will get the point as Notre Dame blocked it out of bounds. So Purdue, even off the timeout, will keep that rally going, up 20-13. And Epinesa looking pretty impressive serving so far in this one. Just as I say that, she serves it far out of bounds. I should really stop complimenting people after they make great plays. So Notre Dame now down 20-14, and Kathleen Severin will serve it. Spike over to the middle, and a kill by Valerie Nicole of the Boilermakers, so they get the points right back and will get the ball right back on the side out. And now it is Bridget Powell who will come into the game and serve it for the Boilermakers. Powell now gets it over. Return front set, and now it is Alugbu who will get the kill off the block. So 21-15, Purdue still up, and a big point there by Tony Alugbu and the Irish. Jenny Hauser to serve it. She gets it over. Great dig, as just took that one right off the floor, but a big spike by Andy Olson. And a kill by Andy Olson on the slide, so 2 straight Fighting Irish points. They are down 21-16. Jenny Hauser, only a sophomore, serves it over. Once again, the dig to the other side. Notre Dame, Alugbu with the spike, blocked by Valerie Nicole, kept alive though, and Notre Dame will get it over to the Purdue side. Now it's Nicole. And she will get the kill off the dig attempt by Sammy Brown, and 22-16, 3 points away from set point and really match point for the Boilermakers. Serve over by Nicole, and joust won by Notre Dame, but Purdue able to keep it alive, and their libero Kramer will get it over on the bump. Now a front set, Alugbu. She'll get the kill off the block by Annie Drews, and set 22-17. Notre Dame trying to stay alive. Grabarczyk now will move over to the other side for Purdue. I thought for a second she was coming out of the game, but she is still in there. Epinesa's on the bench though. Returned by Purdue, back set, and now, just as I say she was about to go out, Grabarczyk with a kill enters the game right back, and now she will actually go out as Epinesa will come back in, as well as Amanda Neal to come in and serve. 23-17. Neal will try to finish this one off for the Boilermakers. She gets it over. Back set, setting up Alugbu. Big kill by Tony Alugbu right in front of Amanda Neal, 23-18. And now Tony will go back and serve. Battle of the Big East versus the Big Ten. Although I don't know if they're still in those conferences. I know Notre Dame's going to be in the new conference. Spike and kill attempt by Adelaja goes out of bounds, so back-to-back points for Notre Dame, and Alugbu will try to keep it going. Actually, they're going to change servers in the middle of the set and bring in Aaron Klosterman, the serve specialist, to try to keep this rally going. Klosterman ready and gets it over. Dugout set, cross court to Epinesa, and she will get a kill off of Andrea McHugh, so set point for Purdue, and their libero, Carly Kramer, will go back and serve. Kramer is a junior. And here she comes. She gets a line drive over. Good dig. Front set, and then Vonderhaar had it blocked and was unable to return it. So set 2 goes to the Boilermakers, and for what it's worth, this match really goes to the Boilermakers. There will be a set number 3 coming up in a few minutes here on SportsTownChicago.com, so do stay with us. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, Brendan Marshall all by myself. Start of set number 3 as the first serve just gets over the net by Maggie Brindock, and the point will go to Notre Dame as Maggie Brindock tantalizingly over the net. This one's not as cleanly over, but still gets over none the same. Purdue, and they'll get the point as Katie Griffin with the kill off the block of Notre Dame, so we are tied at 1. And now it'll be Carly Kramer to go back and serve. Kramer now will get it over cross court. Back set to set up a lug boost. She'll get it over. Purdue keeps it alive. And now here comes the left-handed bomber of Annie Drews, but Notre Dame able to block it at the line. Andy Olson and Kathleen Severin with the block. 2-1 Irish, and Alugbu will go back and serve. Tony now waits for whistle to blow. It does, and now she'll get it over. Set, and that is sent over, but blocked by Notre Dame, and give the point to the Irish. Good job again by Andy Olson at the front line, the junior middle blocker. And it's a 3-1 Irish lead. Playing the third set regardless. Purdue took the first two, so they will win this match. But these are still the early games, so everybody play 3 sets, and Alugbu sends it over on the serve, so Purdue now with a 3-2 lead, or excuse me, trailing 3-2. And now it is Rachel Davis. Davis sends it over. Here comes McHugh, cross-court set, von der Haar, and she will get the kill off the Purdue block, so 4-2 Notre Dame with the lead. And now going back to serve will be the libero, Andrea McHugh. McHugh sends it over, and a roof by Jenny Hauser, as that one just went a little bit too far over the net, and front line of Purdue took cover. Jenny Hauser with a big spike. 5-2 Irish. So Andrea McHugh will keep it going, or try to. She'll keep serving nonetheless. Line drive just gets over the net. Front set, and they'll set up Katie Griffin, and that one will be blocked, but blocked out of bounds, so point to Purdue, and now Hillary Fox will come back into the game along with Catherine Rybarczyk. Fox just does send the serve over. Cross-court set, and von der Haar just a little bit too hard. So Purdue now trying to tie it. It's 5-4 Notre Dame with the lead. Fox gets it over to the near side, right side, back set. And Jenny Hauser will get that kill on the right sideline off the Purdue block, so big point for her. 6-4, big point for the Irish as well. And Sammy Brown now will come in and serve. Brown now gets it over to the back line. Set by Davis and sent over by Rybarczyk, but sent back over by the setter Brindock on the dump, and she'll get a point. 7-4 Irish. Sammy Brown, whistle just blows. And she'll get it over to the back line, and a good diving set, and sent over by Rybarczyk for the kill off the Notre Dame block, so 7-5 now Notre Dame, and Purdue's Kiera Jones will come back into the game and serve. She comes in the game along with Bridget Powell, who for the first time today is coming in not to serve, but just to be a defensive specialist. Jones gets it over, and a little dump there by Brindock, kept alive by Purdue. Sent over on a spike by Valerie Nicole. Was that in bounds? I don't think so. Nope, they called it Notre Dame point, so 8-5 Irish with the lead, and here comes Kathleen Severin. Severin gets it over to the back line. Libero will get it back to the spike by Rybarczyk off the Notre Dame block. Give the kill to Catherine Rybarczyk, the outside hitting junior, and 8-6 now is the score. Valerie Nicole. Purdue's setter will go back and serve. Nicole just does get it over, and a bad dig by Andrea McHugh, so an ace for Valerie Nicole, and 8-7. Purdue trying to sweep this one. Gets it over, better set that time by McHugh, better dig, but a double block. Annie Drews and Faye Adelaja with the double roof, and we are tied at 8. Nicole gets it over to the left side. Back set, and Jenny Hauser with a cross-court spike and a kill. So Notre Dame retakes the lead at 9-8, and Hauser will go back and serve after retrieving the ball. Hauser will get it over to the back line. Nicole with the cross-court set over to the left-hander of Drews, and a soft kill by the usual hard-hitting Annie Drews. Kill just the same, 9-all. And looks like Amanda Neal and Katie Griffin are going to come back into the game for the Boilermakers, the tag team. Drews will serve it. She gets it over. Great dig by Severin and sent over by Alugbu. Purdue keeps it alive. Back set by Nicole. And Annie Drew, was that blocked? It was. So 10-9. Annie Drew will get the kill. Or Annie Drews. There is an S at the end of that, I know now. But either way, 10-9 Purdue with the lead. Set number 3 of the last of the morning games here on SportsTownChicago.com. Once again, I am Brendan Marshall. McHugh sends it to Alugbu, and Alugbu's just a little bit too hard on the kill attempt, so Purdue will get the point. They are up 11-9. And here comes Amanda Neal. Neal will go back again, gets it over on an arc. Good set, and Alugbu this time will get the kill over, but good job by Neal to keep it alive. Now it's Annie Drews, or excuse me, that was Katie Griffin with the right hand. She'll get the kill as Notre Dame will hit it out of bounds. So despite great effort, they'll give up the point, and Irish are down 12-9. Timeout called by Debbie Brown and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So we'll be back in just a minute here on SportsTownChicago.com. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com as I finally put a headset on. Purdue serves it. Notre Dame will return it. Purdue keeps it alive. And now Katie Griffin will get it back over. Now just over by Andy Olson for Notre Dame. Big spike, but kept alive. Good dig there by Beneval. Here comes Purdue. They'll keep it alive. Back set. Left-handed bomber. Annie Drews. 13-9 the score as Annie Drews was set up perfectly for a fastball. Amanda Neal will continue serving. She was serving before the timeout as Purdue, believe that's a 5-point rally. I could be wrong. Neals will get it over. Alugbu with the dig. Back to Alugbu on the other side. She'll spike it, but again, just a little bit too hard. 14-9 the score. As Purdue is on a great rally here, and Notre Dame's really got to pick themselves up. Anything to change the momentum. Neal. Good dig, and now back to Alugbu. Left hand, she gets it over, and a soft kill right in front of the diving libero, Carly Kramer. So point Notre Dame, they are down 14-10. Here comes Maggie Brindock. She gets it over, and good block by Notre Dame's Nicole Smith right at the line to give a point to her team. So 14-11. And Brindock will continue serving. She gets it over. Good dive there in the back line. And a big spike and a kill for Katie Griffin. 15-11 Purdue. Good dig at the back line by Amanda Neal to set that one up. So now Carly Kramer. Notre Dame with 4 people in the back line. Kramer does not quite get it over the net this time, so service error, and the score is now 15-12. Purdue still with the lead. And who's going to serve it for Notre Dame? Up, Erin Klosterman comes back and gets it. She just came into the game. She's a defensive specialist. Klosterman from the near side does get it over to the right side. Front set, and Katie Griffin with the spike, kept alive by Notre Dame. Back set to the middle, front set to the middle, and Andy Olson just a little bit too hard and out of bounds. So give the point to Purdue. They're up 16-12, and Rachel Davis now into the game and will serve. Davis now front set and over to Nicole Smith. She'll get it over, and Purdue unable to return it, so Nicole Smith with a soft kill, 16-13. McHugh gets it back over, set, and now over to Drews. She'll get it over off the block. Notre Dame keeps it alive. Front set over to Hauser. Hauser will send it back to the Purdue side. Now it's Drews, or excuse me, it was Griffin, and she gets the kill off the Notre Dame block and dig attempt. So 17-13. 15 is the average number of that score. Purdue with the lead, and Bridget Powell gonna come back into the game and serve. She gets it over to the 10-foot line. Good dig and set over to Nicole Smith. She gets it over, but it's sent back over by Purdue, and they win the joust as Kiera Jones blocked Nicole Smith's next attempt. 18-13 Boilermakers. Powell. Now sends it back over to the back line. Back set over to Smith. Smith will get it over and get a kill right in front of the diving Rachel Davis. 18-14, Notre Dame staying within striking distance, but they really need to get a rally and turn around the score. Sammy Brown. And an ace for Sammy Brown as it just dies right in front of the backliner, Bridget Powell. And Powell unable to get it up in the air. So 2-point rally by the Irish. They are down 18-15. And Sammy Brown will try to keep it going. This time, good barrel roll by the libero, and woo! Kiera Jones set up perfectly for a big-time spike and a big-time momentum killer, 19-15. So now Kiera Jones will get it over to the far side. Good dig by Brown. And now over to Vonderhaar. She gets it over on the spike. Purdue keeps it alive. Sent back over by the setter, Valerie Nicole. Now back over to Vonderhaar. Soft kill attempt. Kept alive by the Boilermakers. Over to Rebarchuk. And she will get the kill off the Notre Dame block. 20-15 Boilermakers. Kiera Jones. Now from the middle of the court, in her green shoes, will try to keep it going. Gets it over to the right side, but just over the court, and will be a Notre Dame point on a service error. So now Lugbu is going to come back in, as well as Kathleen Severin. Severin will go back and serve. Severin will get it over from way beyond the court. Back set, and Nicole will get it over. Good dig by the libero McHugh to keep it alive for Notre Dame, and they will get the point as Purdue unable to keep the return alive. 20-17, Irish down 3. Severin gets it over again. Good dig by Powell, and Powell actually hit it right into the net under Rachel Davis. So a 3 points in a row for Notre Dame, and Purdue trying to get a side out. They're only up 2 now. Here comes the serve over, Severin. Back set over to Valerie Nicole, and that will get the side out. A big kill by Nicole, 21-18. Now Valerie Nicole looks over to her bench, see if there's a sub in. Now goes back and serves it. Bad dig, bad first hit, and that sets up no return for Notre Dame. 22-18 Purdue. And Valerie Nicole, she's a setter and she's an outside hitter. And she got the side out on a big spike. Back set to Hauser. She gets it, but good job by Nicole to keep it alive. Now front set to Hauser in the middle. Nicole almost got knocked off her feet, but was able to keep it alive. Now it's McHugh with the set. Front set over to Alugbu. She's blocked right at the net by Drews. Now back over to Alugbu. Gets it over this time and will get the kill off the arms of Hillary Fox. 22-19, Notre Dame down 3. And they'll get the side out. Jenny Hauser to go back and serve. Hauser now does get it over. Front set, quick set, but a good block by Andy Olson of Adelaja right at the net. 22-20. Notre Dame making this one interesting, saying we are not out of this yet. Hauser gets it over the back line. Back set to set up Reberchuk, and Reberchuk with a big-time kill there. 23-20 Boilermakers. And now Amanda Neal will come back in to try to finish this one off. Looks like we have a 24-19 game on the other court. I don't know what game that is, but between Michigan State and Marquette. And either way on this side, Notre Dame with the return. Tony Alugbu, but a good dig by the libero, as I'm trying to say, but she set up Andy Olson pretty well for a kill. 23-21. And looks like Marquette's up 24-20 in the other game. And Michigan State's coming back now, down 24-21. Either way, this game, Maggie Brindock with the serve over. They'll set up Annie Drews. She gets a soft spike. Sent back over by Notre Dame. Front set over to Griffin. Griffin now back over, and Andy Olson with her second straight kill. 23-22, a one-point game here in Aurora. And here's Maggie Brindock. Brindock will get it over. Good set, and then a cross-court set. Blocked by Nicole Smith, and Notre Dame has come all the way back. They've tied it at 23. Nicole Smith rejecting Katie Griffin. So now it's Brindock. Gets it over to the back line. Notre Dame's on a 4-point rally. Big spike by Drews, and she'll get the kill off the block. 24-23, game point Purdue. As their libero, Kramer, now going back to serve. Notre Dame trying not to get swept in this one. She gets it over. McHugh back set over to Alugbu. Kept alive, and Purdue will send it back to the Notre Dame side. Now a good job by Brindock. Back set over to Annie Drews, and Annie Drews will finish this match off with another big-time lefty hammer. 25-23 here in set number 3. Purdue takes all 3 sets. And stay tuned to SportstownChicago.com and ChicagolandSportsRadio.com as we'll have dual coverage of the silver and gold championship games. So do stay with us. It may be a while, but we will be back.
Yeah. I'm taking.
Dad? You able to listen? Okay, yeah, that makes but now now they're into a gold bracket, so everything's coming over here. So you'll get to it'll be just one broadcast. So you'll get to hear me next. I think Notre Dame's going to be in there. Yeah, it's dead air right now. So.
Well, no, it's not anything. It's just. About, I don't know, just keep doing it 10, 15 minutes or something will be going on. Yeah, it's fun. I completely forgot how to call volleyball 6 years ago, so. No. But I gotta go actually.
To be a host, producer, or netted video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you could start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Mark Trestman is the new head coach of your Chicago Bears. He's bringing his assistants from Canada and his crazy offense.
How about the annexation of Puerto Rico?
What does that mean to Brian Urlacher, Jay Cutler, and the rest of the Bears team?
You better lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Hockey's back in Chicago. We'll be along for the ride as the Chicago Blackhawks look to regain their top spot in the NHL and hoist Lord Stanley's Cup.
We're tracking the Bulls' push for the postseason and also following Derrick Rose's return to the lineup. That and so much more on the Pat Nash and Kevin Gibbons Show, Fridays 2 to 4 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hi, my name is Mark Ward.
I'm Jason Canuck.
I'm Casey Canuck.
And we're the good guys on Sportstown Chicago. Hey guys, you like the Bears?
How about the Bulls?
Or just Chicago baseball?
Sorry, Fire fans. Ooh, and they are sorry. Well then, you've come to the right place because we're going to rev you up for the Bears game.
Every Sunday morning from 10 to 12.
So grab your Bloody Mary or a hot cup of coffee.
And forget about what happened the night before and let's talk some Chicago sports.
Right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's an experience you'll never forget, my dearest true friend.
Daddy, when you look at me, I could see your wheels turning. About what am I going to be when I grow up? A Major League first baseman? Maybe a point guard for a national champion.
The odds of a child becoming a professional athlete are 1 in 16,000. Far-fetched? Maybe. But did you know the odds of a child being diagnosed with autism are 1 in 166? That's right, 1 in 166. To learn the signs of autism, go to autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Hey Chicago, it's Rufio here. People always ask me how I got my start in radio, and I tell them I'm an Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate. With the on-air and behind-the-scenes training I received, I was able to be placed in an internship at KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. Classes meet 3 times a week, day or night, and in just 1 year, you'll be on your way to a career in radio or TV. So go to beonair.com/career for more information. Don't wait. Enroll now at beonair.com/career.
Are you looking for a place to get all your AHL news? Then tune in Wednesdays from 4 to 6 and listen to the Chicago Hockey Connection on SportsTownChicago.com. We will talk about the Chicago Wolves and the Rockford IceHogs. Analyze every goal, save, and win for both teams, including exclusive interviews of coaches and players and much, much more. Again, CHC airs Wednesdays from 4 to 6 on SportsTownChicago.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/Chicago Hockey Connection to get all your hockey updates.
As the baseball season wears on, you may wonder what the manager of your team is thinking.
How many pots have you smoked?
And think that you can do a better job.
Hell yeah!
Well, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com, you can tell Rick and Ian of the Sports Hump what you do if you were in charge.
I'm going to give you a promotion. Welcome aboard, Mr. Manager.
Wow, I'm Mr. Manager.
Well, manager. We would just say manager.
Who should start, come out of the pen, pinch hit.
What team does Ron Jeremy play for?
Double switches and more. So for the best baseball talk from Rick, Ian, and you, the listener, tune into the Sports Hump Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Do people tell you that you have a good voice? Do you like music? Are you unhappy with your current job? If you answered yes to any of these questions, call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard now at 630-916-1700. Or visit our website at beonair.com to find out how you can get started in an exciting career in radio and television broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training and radio and TV internships while you're attending school. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, a career in broadcasting awaits you. Call now to schedule a tour of our school and meet with our radio and television instructors. Our day and evening classes are filling up fast, so call today at 630-916-1700. We even offer job placement assistance after you graduate. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 or visit our website at beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We're not justified by industry standards. Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. We got real game reviews for all you game heads. We're hardcore gamers, not reviewers. Want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new or old game? Anything. From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gaming. Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, shut up.
Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better half of the Waddle and Sylvie Show. People often ask me, hey Tom, how could you be so slow and make it in football? Well, I ignore that question and then they ask, Tom, how can I be on radio and TV like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, you can do just that. ICB is enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. You can learn how to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have a chance to get internships where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. And with job placement assistance, you can start your new career in less than a year. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. See what the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has to offer. Visit ICB today. beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
It's time to close the book on another fantasy football season, but not the Fantasy Football Junkies.
That is incredible.
We are going to keep you up to date on everything that's happening in the NFL.
That is incredible.
The Fantasy Football Junkies is the place to get your NFL fix during the offseason.
That is incredible.
Tune in Thursdays to get the latest on NFL free agency, mini camps, and the NFL draft.
That is incredible.
If Jim Rome loves us, you know we must be good.
It's incredible.
Listen to the Fantasy Football Junkies every Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. only on SportsTownChicago.com.
Previously on the Chi-Town Showdown, Dave and Ian talked to Dr. Robert Marks, ACL specialist, about Derrick Rose and asked if Derrick could tear his other knee.
And after ACL reconstruction, the chance of having the other knee, having the ACL done on that side, is about the same as re-injuring the ACL reconstructed knee.
Is there a possibility of Derrick tearing his same knee?
Somewhere in the range of 5 to 10%.
And that's the Chi-Town Showdown from 1 to 3 every Tuesday and Thursday on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
You want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new or old game? Anything.
From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gamings like Magic the Gathering, HeroClix, and Czar.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m.
Our opinions are honest opinions. They're all ours, no one else's.
ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Game on.
Tune in.
Parental discretion is advised.
Jason, wake up!
What?
It's time to get to the press box.
The press box? What's that?
It's a new show on SportsTownChicago.com hosted by Ryan Fahey and Jason Zenner, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3 p.m. on SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that show.
Yep, it's the show that talks about sports, and more sports. The press box, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3 p.m. on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey Chicago, it's Rufio here. People always ask me how I got my start in radio, and I tell them I'm an Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate. With the on-air and behind-the-scenes training I received, I was able to be placed in an internship at KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. Classes meet 3 times a week, day or night, and in just 1 year, you'll be on your way to a career in radio or TV. So go to beonair.com/career for more information. Don't wait. Enroll now at beonair.com/career.
I'm just a kid, and I've got asthma. You know just how upset I can get when I have an asthma attack. But you can help me.
To fight my asthma.
Put my teddy bear in the freezer to wipe out dust mites.
Dry off my rubber duckies and bath toys to get rid of mold.
Discover other simple ways to prevent an asthma attack. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS or visit noattacks.org. Brought to you by the U.S. EPA and the Ad Council.
Because I don't want to feel like a fish with no water.
What's up, Chicago? It's Rufio. Are you looking to get hands-on training for a career in radio or TV? Just do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Whether you're looking to be on air or behind the scenes, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is for you. As a graduate of ICB, I was placed in an internship with KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. You can do the same. Enroll now and start your career in just 1 year. For more info, go to beonair.com/career. That's beonair.com/career.
You love entertainment, music, and celebrities. You have the drive, but you need the skills to work in broadcasting. Hey, what's up? It's Jason Cage. You can get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training in radio, TV, or web media. Become an on-air host, producer, or video editor with internships, day or night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance. You can start your new career in a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Win a tour of B96 today. Go to beonair.com/cage to get started. That's beonair.com/cage.
Put down the video game and get in touch with reality and listen to Baseball Banter, streaming live on SportsTownChicago.com every Monday night, 6:30 to 8. Join me, Joe Thompson, and my co-host, Chuck Baker, as we talk baseball and its great history. We'll talk about the South Side and the North Side, as both teams plan to surprise everyone and make a World Series run.
Can Robin get the Sox to play all 162 games and not fizzle down the stretch? Can Dale Swain pull a miracle and end a 104-year drought for the Cubbies? What's so funny? So listen live every Monday, 6:30 to 8. Baseball Banter with Chuck Baker and Joe Thompson. Right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
You can put it on the board! Yeah!
Hey, this is Pat Nash.
And I'm Kevin Gibbons.
And we're the hosts of the brand new Pat Nash and Kevin Gibbons show right here on SportsTownChicago.com. We've got the biggest Chicago sports stories. Bulls, Bears, Sox, Hawks, Cubs, you name it. We're talking about it right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Check us out from 1 to 3 p.m. on your home for sports, SportsTownChicago.com.
Tune in every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. to the Chicago Hockey Connection on SportsTownChicago.com. For every fight.
And another right was eaten by Westgarth. Oh, and look at Kevin Westgarth. He's been thunderstruck.
Amazing saves.
On the shot! Did it again!
And goals.
Oh,
So be sure to tune in on Wednesdays from 4 to 6 to Chicago Hockey Connection on SportsTownChicago.com, where you'll get your full hockey fix with the latest on the CBA, AHL Roundup, conference breakdowns, coach and player interviews, and much, much more. Once again, that's every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. with Marcus and Ryan on the Chicago Hockey Connection on SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, everybody? It's Rufio. If you're looking for a career in radio or TV or entertainment, then do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. They offer on-air and behind-the-scenes training with day and night classes. Check out their website at beonair.com/career or text career to 33239 for more info. Take it from me and text career right now to 33239 and you'll be on your way to a new profession in just 1 year.
Hey, I'm Matt Abaticola, producer of the Boers and Bernstein Show. I'm also a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. The training I received at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting helped me find my first job at the Score, and I've been here ever since. Have you ever thought about a career in radio or TV broadcasting? The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, located in Lombard, is a 10-month hands-on training program for people who want to have a career in broadcasting, whether it's on the air or behind the scenes. Their 10-month program will prepare you for this exciting industry. Call the school today at 630-916-1700 or visit their website at beonair.com to gain more information. Seats are filling up fast, so call today, 630-916-1700. They offer courses taught by instructors who work in the industry, a strong internship program, and job placement after graduation. Take it from me, Matt Abaticola. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where broadcasting dreams come true. Call 630-916-1700. Go to beonair.com for more details and tell them Matt sent you.
I got one question to ask you.
Why has there been a gaming radio show?
Get ready.
Gaming's invaded every other medium.
This is D. Jones, co-host Kevin Kurz.
Game On Radio, every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m.
We got real game reviews for all you game heads.
We're hardcore gamers, not reviewers.
We got a little bit of everything for everybody. Come on in and check us out.
So we're not justified by industry standards.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. Tune in.
Game on.
We got you.
Finish him.
Hey, it's Jason Cage. People stop me often and go, Jason, how can I be on the radio or work in the entertainment media world like you do? I tell them it takes drive and determination, but most of all, you just have to learn how it all works. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard can teach you just that. ICB is enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. Learn how to be on the air, radio or TV host, a producer, design websites, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have chances to get cool internships where you can learn from industry pros like myself. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting has affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify, flexible day and night classes, plus job placement assistance. You can start a new career in as little as a year. Grab the info now. Text CAGE to 33239. That's CAGE to 33239.
As the baseball season wears on, you may wonder what the manager of your team is thinking.
How many pots have you smoked?
And think that you can do a better job.
Hell yeah!
Well, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com, you can tell Rick and Ian of the Sports Hump what you'd do if you were in charge.
I'm going to give you a promotion. Welcome aboard, Mr. Manager.
Wow, I'm Mr. Manager.
Well, manager. We just say manager.
Who should start, come out of the pen, pinch hit?
What team does Ron Jeremy play for?
Double switches and more. So for the best baseball talk from Rick, Ian, and you, the listener, tune into the Sports Hump Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Want to pursue a career in broadcasting but don't have the time? Is a tight budget binding you down from being the broadcaster you want to be? Well, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is just the place for you. Classes meet just 4 hours a day and 3 days a week. Want to learn more? Call 630-916-1700. That's 630-916-1700 now.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We're not justified by industry standards.
Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz.
Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
We got real game reviews for all you game heads.
We're hardcore gamers, not reviewers.
Want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new old game? Anything.
From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gaming.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, shut up.
Are you trying to drive into a job that you just can't stand anymore? Wanted to change careers? Well, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has everything you need to get you started in a career in broadcasting. Located in Lombard, Illinois, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is a fully accredited Illinois school with everything that you need from job placement to hands-on training to get you ready to work in the field. Call 630-916-1700 or visit www.beonair.com for more information. Classes are starting regularly, and we have new openings every day. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where broadcasting careers begin.
Hey, Chicago, what's going on? It's Rufio, and I have a question for you. Do you think you have what it takes to work in TV or radio? If you do, then check this out. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where you get hands-on experience and behind-the-scenes training from the industry's top professionals. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting gave me the tools for a career in radio, and they could do the same for you. For more information, go to beonair.com/career. Classes are just 3 days a week, so enroll now at beonair.com/career.
Hello again, everybody. This is Patrick Schmidt, host of The Wake Up Call, heard on SportsTownChicago.com every Wednesday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., where I'll bring you the latest in Cubs, White Sox, Bulls, Bears, Blackhawks news, as well as all the college football news across America every Wednesday from 8 to 10 a.m. on SportsTownChicago.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Patrick A. Schmidt for the latest up-to-the-second news.
Ah, yes. Hockey is back, fans. As the Blackhawks prepare to take the ice for another run at the Stanley Cup, and for complete hockey coverage with news, stats, scores, and more for this upcoming shortened NHL season, tune into SportsTownChicago.com in a league of our own.
What's up, Chicago? It's Rufio. Are you looking to get hands-on training for a career in radio or TV? Just do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Whether you're looking to be on air or behind the scenes, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is for you. As a graduate of ICB, I was placed in an internship with KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. You can do the same. Enroll now and start your career in just 1 year. For more info, go to beonair.com/career. That's beonair.com/career.
At the football game, Jim shows the telltale signs of being wasted. He starts flexing for the camera. He refers to his muscles as gunboats. He screams, "How's this for a halftime show?" Jim streaks the field.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many to drive. But what if you've had just one too many to drive? Never underestimate just a few. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Ad Council, and this station.
Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
You want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new or old game? Anything.
From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gamings like Magic the Gathering, HeroClix, and Czar.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m.
Our opinions are honest opinions. They're all ours, no one else's.
ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Game on.
Tune in.
Parental discretion is advised.
I get sucked in, then I crash, but I keep going back for more.
Roger Bova is under the influence of Gabe. He's volunteer surfing instructor.
Way to ride it, Roger!
Spending 1 day a month at the beach, Gabe helps neighborhood kids like Roger stay away from drugs. Be a coach, a mentor, a volunteer, because you have something to offer. Log on to helpyourcommunity.org or call 877-KIDS-313. Brought to you by the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Pat Nash.
And I'm Kevin Gibbons.
And we're the hosts of the brand new Pat Nash and Kevin Gibbons show right here on SportsTownChicago.com. We've got the biggest Chicago sports stories. Bulls, Bears, Sox, Hawks, Cubs, you name it. We're talking about it right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Check us out from 1 to 3 p.m. on your home for sports, SportsTownChicago.com.
When I found out my jeans were made using child labor in sweatshops, I wrote a letter to the company saying, reconsider your labor practices. A few months later, I get a letter back saying, thanks for being a loyal customer, and they included a coupon for a 25% discount on their jeans. So I got smart, wrote letters every day to all the stores that carry the brand, asking them to stop supporting the companies who use child labor in sweatshops. And I just kept getting letters back, thanking me for my concerns, and more coupons for more discounts on more jeans. So I'm telling my friend about it, and she flips out, saying that between all the letters and coupons, some paper company cut down a small forest, driving off 2 indigenous tribes, hundreds of endangered animals, killing thousands of plant species, some of which may have contained vaccines for HIV, cancer, and syphilis. Meanwhile, the guys cutting down the trees are 13-year-old kids who work night and day for months just to save up enough money to buy a pair of jeans made by child labor in sweatshops.
Saving the world isn't easy, but saving a life is. Just 1 pint of blood can save up to 3 lives. Visit bloodsaves.com to learn more. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Ad Council.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you can start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
You're listening to SportsTownChicago.com, WICB, Lombard, Chicago.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you can start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Mark Trestman is the new head coach of your Chicago Bears. He's bringing his assistants from Canada and his crazy offense.
How about the annexation of Puerto Rico?
What does that mean to Brian Urlacher, Jay Cutler, and the rest of the Bears team?
You better lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Hockey's back in Chicago. We'll be along for the ride as the Chicago Blackhawks look to regain their top spot in the NHL and hoist Lord Stanley's Cup.
We're tracking the Bulls' push for the postseason and also following Derrick Rose's return to the lineup. That and so much more on the Pat Nash and Kevin Gibbons Show, Fridays 2 to 4 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hi, my name is Mark Ward.
I'm Jason Canuck.
I'm Casey Canuck.
And we're the good guys on Sportstown Chicago. Hey guys, you like the Bears?
How about the Bulls? Or just Chicago baseball?
Sorry, Fire fans. Ooh, and they are sorry. Well then, you've come to the right place, because we're going to rev you up for the Bears game.
Every Sunday morning from 10 to 12.
So grab your Bloody Mary or a hot cup of coffee.
And forget about what happened the night before, and let's talk some Chicago sports.
Right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's an experience you'll never forget, my dearest true friend.
Daddy, when you look at me, I could see your wheels turning. About what am I going to be when I grow up? A Major League first baseman? Maybe a point guard for a national champion.
The odds of a child becoming a professional athlete are 1 in 16,000. Far-fetched? Maybe. But did you know the odds of a child being diagnosed with autism are 1 in 166? That's right, 1 in 166. To learn the signs of autism, go to autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Hey Chicago, it's Rufio here. People always ask me how I got my start in radio, and I tell them I'm an Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate. With the on-air and behind-the-scenes training I received, I was able to be placed in an internship at KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. Classes meet 3 times a week, day or night, and in just 1 year, you'll be on your way to a career in radio or TV. So go to beonair.com/career for more information. Don't wait. Enroll now at beonair.com/career.
Feel your sound.
Are you looking for a place to get all your AHL news? Then tune in Wednesdays from 4 to 6 and listen to the Chicago Hockey Connection on SportsTownChicago.com. We will talk about the Chicago Wolves and the Rockford IceHogs, analyze every goal, save, and win for both teams, including exclusive interviews of coaches and players and much, much more. Again, CHC airs Wednesdays from 4 to 6 on SportsTownChicago.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/Chicago Hockey Connection to get all your hockey updates.
As the baseball season wears on, you may wonder what the manager of your team is thinking.
How many pots have you smoked?
And think that you can do a better job.
Hell yeah!
Well, Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com, you can tell Rick and Ian of the Sports Hump what you do if you were in charge.
I'm going to give you a promotion. Welcome aboard, Mr. Manager.
Wow, I'm Mr. Manager.
Well, manager. We would just say manager.
Who should start, come out of the pen, pinch hit?
What team does Ron Jeremy play for?
Double switches and more. So for the best baseball talk from Rick, Ian, and you, the listener, tune into the Sports Hump Wednesdays from 10 to 1 on SportsTownChicago.com.
Do people tell you that you have a good voice? Do you like music? Are you unhappy with your current job? If you answered yes to any of these questions, call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard now at 630-916-1700. Or visit our website at beonair.com to find out how you can get started in an exciting career in radio and television broadcasting. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting offers hands-on training and radio and TV internships while you're attending school. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, a career in broadcasting awaits you. Call now to schedule a tour of our school and meet with our radio and television instructors. Our day and evening classes are filling up fast, so call today at 630-916-1700. We even offer job placement assistance after you graduate. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 or visit our website at beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We're not justified by industry standards. Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. We got real game reviews for all you game heads. We're hardcore gamers, not reviewers.
Want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new or old game? Anything.
From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gaming.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Hey, shut up.
Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better half of the Waddle and Sylvie show. People often ask me, hey Tom, how could you be so slow and make it in football? Well, I ignore that question and then they ask, Tom, how can I be on radio and TV like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, you can do just that. ICB's enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. You can learn how to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have a chance to get internships where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. And with job placement assistance, you can start your new career in less than a year. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. See what the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has to offer. Visit ICB today. beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
It's time to close the book on another fantasy football season, but not the Fantasy Football Junkies.
That is incredible.
We are going to keep you up to date on everything that's happening in the NFL.
That is incredible.
The Fantasy Football Junkies is the place to get your NFL fix during the offseason.
That is incredible.
Tune in Thursdays to get the latest on NFL free agency, mini camps, and the NFL draft.
That is incredible.
If Jim Rome loves us, you know we must be good.
It's incredible.
Listen to the Fantasy Football Junkies every Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. only on SportsTownChicago.com.
Previously on the Chi-Town Showdown, Dave and Ian talked to Dr. Robert Marks, ACL specialist, about Derrick Rose and asked if Derrick could tear his other knee.
And after ACL reconstruction, the chance of having the other knee, having the ACL done on that side, is about the same as re-injuring the ACL reconstructed knee.
Is there a possibility of Derrick tearing his same knee?
Somewhere in the range of 5 to 10%.
And that's the Chi-Town Showdown from 1 to 3 every Tuesday and Thursday on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Yo, this is D. Jones, one half of Game On Radio with my co-host Kevin Kurz. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Only on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
You want to hear about your favorite game? You want to hear about a new or old game? Anything.
From PS3, 360, PC to tabletop gaming like Magic the Gathering, HeroClix, and Czar.
Every Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m.
Our opinions are honest opinions. They're all ours, no one else's.
ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Game on.
Tune in.
Parental discretion is advised.
Jason, wake up!
What?
It's time to get to the press box.
The press box? What's that?
It's a new show on SportsTownChicago.com hosted by Ryan Fahey and Jason Zenner, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3 p.m. on SportsTownChicago.com.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that show.
Yep, it's the show that talks about sports, and more sports. The press box, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3 p.m. on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey Chicago, it's Rufio here. People always ask me how I got my start in radio, and I tell them I'm an Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate. With the on-air and behind-the-scenes training I received, I was able to be placed in an internship at KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. Classes meet 3 times a week, day or night, and in just 1 year, you'll be on your way to a career in radio or TV. So go to beonair.com/career for more information. Don't wait. Enroll now at beonair.com/career.
I'm just a kid, and I've got asthma. You know just how upset I can get when I have an asthma attack. But you can help me.
To fight my asthma.
Put my teddy bear in the freezer to wipe out dust mites.
Dry off my rubber duckies and bath toys to get rid of mold.
Discover other simple ways to prevent an asthma attack. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS or visit noattacks.org. Brought to you by the U.S. EPA and the Ad Council.
Because I don't want to feel like a fish with no water.
What's up, Chicago? It's Rufio. Are you looking to get hands-on training for a career in radio or TV? Just do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Whether you're looking to be on air or behind the scenes, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is for you. As a graduate of ICB, I was placed in an internship with KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. You can do the same. Enroll now and start your career in just 1 year. For more info, go to beonair.com/career. That's beonair.com/career.
You love entertainment, music, and celebrities. You have the drive, but you need the skills to work in broadcasting. Hey, what's up? It's Jason Cage. You can get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training in radio, TV, or web media. Become an on-air host, producer, or video editor with internships, day or night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance. You can start your new career in a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Win a tour of B96 today. Go to beonair.com/cage to get started. That's beonair.com/cage.
We are coming to you live from the Great Lakes Center, college volleyball at its finest. I'm Tommy Carroll here with my partner
Mike Johnson. Thanks for forgetting my name, Tom.
Well, we're back, and we're about to call the third place, the bronze medal game between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Play will start in about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And again, this is the bronze medal game for the Golden Domers and the Marquette Golden Eagles. So that fits pretty well. So this should be a very exciting contest. The Irish played DePaul in the earlier matchups. They won 25-19 and 25-23 in their first sets, and they lost their last set to DePaul 25-17. So we've seen a lot of Marquette so far, and Mike, can you talk a little bit about Marquette before we get going here?
They played very well. Of course, they handled Bradley pretty easily. Then come up against Michigan State, which was a very tough opponent led by Lauren Zawiski.
Jezowski.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Lots of names to remember.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Notre Dame. I mean Marquette. They're a tough team. They should be very competitive. I think they had their hearts broken big time in that Michigan State game. But Notre Dame, their 20-10 overall record last year and a 13-2 conference record. Their 2 conference losses were to guess who? Marquette. So this should be, you think this would be a little bit of a revenge game for Notre Dame.
Yeah, the Irish will certainly be out for blood in this one. They're thirsty. Right now they're staring down the Golden Eagles as they're warming up. So they're definitely 13-2 in the conference in the Big East. After now, they're definitely want to get Marquette's number and win this bronze medal game to start spring volleyball to get off to a good start before that spring football starts in South Bend where everyone goes crazy.
All right. Yeah, both teams, Marquette and Notre Dame, finished 13-2 in the Big East, so these are a couple conference foes. Marquette's only 2 losses were to top-ranked Louisville, and as I mentioned, Notre Dame's only 2 losses were to Marquette, so should be a solid game between 2 very good squads here.
Head coaches for Marquette is Bon Shemansky, who's the Big East Coach of the Year last year, and head coach for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish is Debbie Brown. And Debbie Brown, here is an interesting fact. She was the co-captain on the 1980 U.S. Olympic team where the United States defeated Russia in that classic hockey game. Can you believe in miracles? Yes, you did. And Debbie Brown was right there. She saw it, and she obviously had a wonderful experience there, and that is translated into many years of head coaching success.
So her and Coach George from Michigan State were both part of that 1980 team, right?
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, because you mentioned that to me earlier.
All right, we're about to get ready. It's the Fighting Irish and the Golden Eagles on Chicago Sportsland Radio and Sportstown.com. The Irish wearing white uniforms with blue trim and green numbers. Kelly green, that is. Just like Brian Kelly. And the Marquette Golden Eagles will be wearing also white uniforms with gold trim and blue. Two rivals from Big East play in all different sports, from basketball all the way to volleyball. So this is going to be a very, very entertaining matchup. Could be the best game of the day. I don't know if we can have a better one after that Michigan State Marquette game that went all the way to 32-30.
Yes, for Notre Dame, expect big plays from Tony Alugbu and Janie Hauser, number 12 and number 19. 390 kills last year for Lugbu, led the team. Close second behind her was Hauser with 379.
All right, and we're about to get started.
And for Marquette, we've seen plenty of Aaron Lehman, Julie Jezorowski, the libero, and Lindsey Gosh, as well as middle hitter Jackie Koken.
And here we go. Here come the Irish, and play has started. Serving right now, Marquette. Cross court, dig by the Irish. Back row hits the net, and the first point is going to go to Marquette, 1-0. Irish didn't storm out of the tunnel as they wanted to, but it's only 1-0, and Mayer for the Golden Eagles will be back to serve. Serve, receive, back row. Set, and the Irish slam it down. Number 1, Andy Olson, the middle blocker from Oakland, California. She's a 6'3" junior, and she showed her power right there.
Nice play by Olson, hitting the opposite way she was facing.
And back to serve for the Irish, number 12, an All-American honorable mention, Tony Albique. Ace.
Back court for Marquette, letting it go, thinking it was going to go out of bounds. But it landed just in front of the line.
And Algabu, a little bit more of her. She is an All-American, outstanding player, outside hitter from Del Aire, California, as she serves it. Golden Eagles. And there's a big kill from Marquette and Lindsey Gosh again. Tony Algabu couldn't quite get to it, and we are tied up at 2. And the force for the Marquette Golden Eagles. We've seen her all day long. Hoken serves it, but it goes out of bounds. Side out. Point for the Irish. And right now serving for the Irish is their libero and defensive specialist from Naperville, Illinois, out of Bennett Academy, Kathleen Severin. Here comes the serve. Little floater over, but it hits the net. Service error for the Irish, and the point goes to Marquette. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're doing rally scoring, so every time there is a side out or a point or anything, it's a point. And we go to 25. Service by Marquette. The Irish return serve. Diving stop by Jezowowski for Marquette. Great job, and they send it back over. Back set. The Irish, and there's a point for the Irish as it's a kill for Andy Olson. Tipped off Marquette.
Number 16 for Marquette, Catherine Mayer, did a great job in pursuit. That ball almost went to the back wall, but she's still able to foul it and keep it in play.
And Sammy Brown comes into the game for the Irish. She's going to set, or she's going to serve as she is the setter. And there is an ace for the Irish.
Souvenir for the scorer's table.
Sammy Brown, the setter. She is a junior from Santa Barbara, California. You know the Irish, they recruit all over the country. They have every resource in the book. They're the most well-known university in the world. But the Golden Eagles are saying, we don't care. We're coming after you. Gosh, a little tip over. And there's going to be a point for Marquette as it's a big, big kill by Lindsey Gosh.
Great play by Gosh, hitting the spike right off the side of the body of Jenny Hauser.
Serving right now is Rachel Tier from California. Kept control by the Irish, and there's a big slap from Tony Algaboo. Marquette controls it, and they hit it out of bounds. It's going to be a point for the Fighting Irish. They lead 6-4 early on in the first set of this bronze medal game.
Sammy Brown for Notre Dame did a good job receiving that serve. That was low and is curving away from her. Good job keeping that ball in the air.
Kathleen Severin comes into the game. Service, Marquette with the big kill. Oh, an outstanding dig, but it goes just out of bounds. The Irish almost had that one, but the point goes to Marquette.
Another nice dig by the Irish. That time it was Kathleen Severin. Unfortunately, the ball went towards the official, and Notre Dame wasn't able to get it.
And the libero for Marquette, Jezowowski, jump serve to the corner. Tony Albagu grabs it, sets it. Here comes Tony Albagu. Corner hit, controlled by Marquette. And there's a big block by the Irish, but Marquette gains control. Irish send it back over. Marquette sets it up. Here comes a little tip over. Irish have it. Irish set it up. Here comes Albagu. And it's saved by the Golden Eagles. Cross-court hit, and there's an outstanding kill for Megan Neiman of the Golden Eagles. Aaron Lehman, excuse me. Aaron Lehman.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We've seen so many teams today that players are all just blending together.
Expect plenty of great plays from Aaron Lehman. A nice cross-court spike.
She's played very well for the Marquette. Service. Irish control. Albacu left side. Big kill for the Irish.
She had 390 of them last year. That was just an example of one of her more spectacular shots.
Irish lead 7-6. Back to serve. Number 19, Jenny Hauser for Marquette. And there's a huge kill for Marquette. Right down the middle. Slammed it down the Irish throat.
Just out of the reach of Catherine Severin of Notre Dame. She's only 5'6", so not a big reach.
Marquette serves it. Oh, and a beautiful dink by the Irish. And that's a point for Notre Dame. Number 6, Maggie Brindock. Sounds like an Irish name. The junior from Rockwall, Texas.
Nice little touch right in front of Rachel Steer. Just couldn't quite get it.
And she serves it. Tough little serve. Marquette has trouble receiving it, but they get it back over. Sent back over. She sends back. Notre Dame. Here comes the set. And, outstanding dig by Marquette. Irish coming forward. That's going to be a point for Marquette. There's a wild volley going on right there, and Marquette winds up with the point. Serving now is Mayer for the Golden Eagles. Turned by the Irish, and there's a block by Marquette. Saved by the libero. Here comes Albigue, and she hits it, goes over the net. Marquette sends it back, just barely gets it over the net. Setting it up for Albigue again, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds, and oh, it stayed in bounds. Oh, and it's a point for the Irish, as they say, it goes out of bounds. A point for Albigue, and again, wow, she is showing some tremendous power.
And you mentioned a great save from the libero, Andrea McHugh. They have her in the roster as an outside hitter. They got her playing libero now.
She is playing libero today.
Yep.
Mixing it up for spring volleyball.
Yeah.
Served by Albique. And a huge block for the Irish, a middle double block for Notre Dame. Hillary Empick on the kill right there. Oh, on her lawn side, Haley Bonneville, the outside hitter from Mandeville, Louisiana. Mandeville, excuse me. The Irish are from all over the country. Service right now for Notre Dame, and a block by the Irish. Marquette still control. Notre Dame back set, and a mishandled spike right there, and that's a point for Marquette. Andy Olson on the error right there. Purdue sees a serve. Andy Olson just tossed back over the net by Albigue. Sets it up. Here comes the kill. Blocked by Notre Dame. They're playing outstanding middle blockers right now. And there's a huge kill though by Lindsay. Gosh, nothing the Irish can do about it. Smack down in the middle. Point Marquette.
Right in front of Albigue.
Nothing they can do. Sticking it to the Irish. Notre Dame now receives the serve, and there's a little tip over, and the Irish get a point. Telling you that, Mike, their front line is playing outstanding to start this game.
They are.
And right now, the libero, Andrea McHugh from Yorba Linda, California, out of Alvarado High School, will serve. Source from the left, little floater serve, barely dug out by Marquette. Block, and there's going to be a point for Marquette as the Irish couldn't block it, couldn't control it, and Marquette gets the point.
The Irish front line was there. Marquette finally got a bounce their way.
11-11 right now. Marquette back to serve. It's Lindsay Gosh. She's been outstanding today. Left-handed power serve. Turned by McHugh. The Irish send it back over. Marquette gaining control. And a big hit right past Albigue, and that's a point for Marquette.
Lindsay Gosh with the big kill there. She's on fire. She's had a great afternoon so far. Expect more plays from her throughout the rest of this tournament.
Gosh serves again. Albigue digs it. And the Irish counter hit. Back set. Gosh again. And that one goes out of bounds. Point to the Irish. I don't know about that. Point to Marquette, they say. I don't know about that one. That looked like it was out of bounds. And they do give it to the Irish. Okay, so the correct call is made.
I was about to say, my touch very outside of the white line, but we didn't see it.
The Irish serve right now. Marquette. Kill. And that's a point for Marquette. Nothing the Irish can do about it as Sammy Brown dove, tried to dig it out of there, but it went straight towards the Irish bench. Rachel Tier now serving for the Golden Eagles as they lead 13-12. And a service there. She hits it right into the net, so the Irish get it back. We're at 13-13. Oh, number lucky 13.
How about unlucky there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mike, exactly. All right. Serving for the Irish is number 10, Kathleen Severin. And the Severin gets nailed right in the head. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
That was scary, yeah.
Woo, she got nailed right in the noggin. She
headed
shakes
right
it
for
off.
it headed right for her face, but luckily she turned, and I think it went off her shoulder.
She's fine. She's a volleyball player.
Exactly.
Really tough. Irish set it up. And it's spiked out of bounds, and that's going to be a point for Marquette. Again, Sammy Brown on the air. Jezewowski serving now. Irish in the ready stance, ready to receive the serve. Corner. Andre receive. And Albigue, a beautiful little dink right there. Fooled Marquette. Irish trickery, and the Irish get the point.
Excellent setup there with Albigue. They were expecting the hard spike. She just put a little touch on it. Dumped it right between the front and back lines.
Jenny Hauser serving now for the Irish. Marquette blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Point for the Irish. Now, Jenny Hauser from Louisville, Kentucky. Hope her mind's on this game tonight because there is a big game from a team from her hometown tonight. And there's a big block, and it goes out of bounds. Point for Marquette.
Nice job by Albigue on the block. Unfortunately, it went out of play.
Serving now, Marquette. Albigue, open hand set. Here comes Albigue again. Cross-court hit way out of bounds. And there was a big miscue for Albigue right there, the All-American.
Yeah, we're talking about Albigue's blocks. He had 68 total blocks last year. Andy Olson, the leader on the team, with 96.
And the Irish service, backside attack. Marquette controls it. Back set. Dinked over. The Irish regained control. Dinked back over by the Irish. McHugh now. Back set. Oh, and a beautiful back set for the Irish, and a kill for number 14, Hillary Epinick, the middle blocker from Westville, Indiana. I think that's the first Irish player we've named from Indiana.
Really? Yeah, you're right. Like you said, they recruit all across country.
Huge block by the Irish. Double block right there by number 14 and number 1. Andy Olson, Hillary Epinick, big double block.
Now, I just mentioned how Andy Olson was the team leader in blocks last season.
Irish receive the serve. It's Albigue. And right into the net, unfortunately. Hillary Epinick with the error.
Hillary Epinick, she's been involved these last few plays. Fortunately, it didn't go her way there.
Albigue, open hand pass. And send it over by Notre Dame. And a big kill right down the middle by Andy Olson.
Nice little swat there by Andy Olson. She didn't hit it too hard, but she got it right in front of the libero, Jezierowski.
Serving is Albigue. Received by Marquette. Here they come. And a big block again by the Irish. Their front line is unstoppable so far. It's 19-18. They may be losing, but boy, their middle block.
I think in Olson, they turn into a wall there in the front court. Try to move away from them for Marquette.
Albigue serves again. Tips it up to the Irish. Middle blocker right there. They're everywhere. And there's a good kill right there from Marquette. Again, more nice blocking from the Irish. Unfortunately, the ball rolled on the good side of the floor, and Andy Olson was unable to reach the ball. There's a back set right now for Gosh, and oh boy, there's a campfire for you. The Irish spinning around in a circle, and they're at a fire. Telling stories. Oh, right in between them. W. Brown wants a timeout to regather the troops. Marquette leading 21-18 right now. Mike, what do you see from the Irish that, despite the down
I mean, they played very well, especially that front line with their blocks. I think they just need a few more breaks to go their way. I mean, you've seen that one play where they both, I believe it was Epink and Olson leaped up and blocked the shot, but ball went off the wrong part of their arms and rolled back on their side of the floor. There's not much you can do about that.
And you mentioned Andy Olson. She is a fine player.
Mm-hmm.
from Oakland, California.